Hi, I'm Shaleia.
And I'm Jeff.
And we're talking about the 13 comprehensive signs. 13 signs, they're definitely your twin flame. This is a comprehensive checklist. There you go. It's a sing-song. It's a sing-song video.
A little extra bonus there.
You don't get that very often. We're morphing into the Von Trapp couple. Yeah. Right, let's just leave it at that, shall we? So, let's just get right into this list. I know this is something we're really excited to share with you. And this comes based off of our own personal experience and from, our own conversations with the divine.
I know a lot of you also are wondering, how do you really tell if they're your twin flame? And there's a lot of different, different signs lists, but here's a comprehensive checklist that you can go through to reveal whether they're your twin flame or not.
Yeah, there's so much confusion out there, and I know there are a lot of people on YouTube talking about twin flames, and so many people are saying so many different things that can make your head spin. But here, this is what we know for sure. So we're going to share with you signs that probably, most definitely, you're with your twin flame.
Right.
Okay?
So you can use the whole list and really truly reveal it for yourself.
So number 1, you've discussed all your deepest values honestly, and life has proven to you again and again and again that they match up. I can't stress how important that this first one is.
It's first for a reason.
It's number 1 for a reason, people, okay? This isn't some joke. Your values must align, and we're talking about your core values. For instance, if politics is not a core value of yours, and yet you have, seems oppositional political views,
You got to get to the core of it, right?
You gotta get to the core of it. What is it?
Even if it's unimportant to you, your values will align.
Yeah.
Even if it's menial, they will align. If you're not so sure and they're opposite, well, get sure. Get clear on your values and discuss it with them, and see if you can come to a agreement. And if it's your twin flame, even if it's menial, you will come to an agreement. And especially if it's core, you're gonna come to an agreement. If you have some serious thing that you're really passionate about,
I'm a vegan.
Right, not even even more I desire to have a baby.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a mother in my lifetime. I'm gonna be a father in my lifetime. And the other person's like, I have zero interest in having a baby, never. Well, obviously that's not your twin flame.
Yeah.
But if you're a vegan and they're like, I'm not into that. Well, look at why you're a vegan. Well, I'm a vegan for compassion to life itself. And they study something else and they're passionate about life itself. Well, you may express it differently. That doesn't mean you're not twin flames, but the core value is the same. Yes, that's very possible you're twin flames.
Or it may not just be about compassion. I'm sure for many of you it is. It's just about feeling good. Core value is I desire to feel good, and I express that through veganism or vegetarianism.
Sure.
But it doesn't mean, and that, God, I know I saw this somewhere, this person's like, if you're a vegan, your twin flame is vegan too. And I was like,
not quite.
Why do you say that? No. Jeff and I were really good examples of how, we were vegetarian for years and years, but it's our core desire, it was to help the planet, sure, but really it was just about feeling good. I desire to feel good. I desire to be healthy. That was why I chose to be vegetarian. And, my mom died of cancer when I was 15. And I thought, well, it's probably, I assumed at that time it was because of her diet. I know otherwise now. But that's my point, right? It was, that was one reason why I chose it. But the thing is that our diets have evolved and changed. But our core desire to feel good hasn't.
Yep.
So that's just our journey, and that's everyone's journey. So, go to the core of your value. Why do you value something? Go deeper. So let's go to the second sign. is that you've discussed and intertwined your visions for your lives effectively because they match up perfectly and harmoniously.
So this one's a little deeper on your journey. It requires not that you've seen them or met them, but you actually interact with them and you have deeper conversations and connections with them. This is how you truly prove that this is your twin flame or not by, oh, he's got brown hair and he's so cute. You can't tell that way. That's not how you tell. That's not how you tell. That's your ultimate lover. You go deep with them. That's the whole point. You want an ultimate lover, you have deep intimacy.
Yeah.
Experience that intimacy in a conversation.
Yeah.
Start to talk about your visions for the future. You know, what's my vision for the future? Well, I share it. What's your vision for the future? You know, she shares it and you talk about them and see, do they line up? Could they line up? Do they naturally come together?
Yeah. That was one of the first things that Jeff and I did, like when we started online dating, is, you know, hey, where do you see yourself in like 5-10 years from now? Like, what do you really desire? You know, like, what, like, who do you see yourself to be, or who do you see yourself as you are now?
Yeah.
You know, why are you doing what you're doing? Where is it leading you? That was really important. And not only that, like, what is your vision? Like, what kind of life do you desire to bring a family into or retire into?
Yeah, so this is another way that you can identify for certain if they're your twin flame, if your visions for the future align appropriately. And
yeah, our visions aligned, but I mean, there are certain parts of Jeff's vision that weren't in my vision, but they didn't conflict at all. There was like no conflict. You know, I was the person that was like, I want to live in a hut in the woods, you know, with a little stream nearby and a big garden, no neighbors.
And I said, I want to live in a big-ass mansion on hundreds of acres of land. And then we hashed it out. Well, I said, well, why do you want the small house? And she said, well, for these reasons. And she's like, well, why do you want the big house? And I said, for these reasons. And it ended up that they didn't conflict at all.
No, it didn't conflict at all. And, you know, I'm looking forward to when we have that vision completely manifested.
Yeah, for the big ass house on the big ass land.
But even now, like, even the vision that we have for our lives right now is not in conflict. Like, you know, if we were to go back a couple years and see where we are now, there'd be nothing conflicting with our lifestyle. Our lifestyle perfectly aligns and matches, and that's
every step of the way.
Every step of the way. So let's go to number 3. If they are who they appear to be, there could literally be no other for you. Literally.
So you see them. You see what you want, and it's them.
Yeah.
And if that's true about them, they're not just putting on some fancy show just to, you know, impress you. That's exactly what you want. There was no one else you need but them. That's a sign on the comprehensive checklist. You desire no one else but them, but you're getting honest with yourself.
Yeah.
And you're getting complete with yourself. You're saying, okay, let me just follow this one forward 10 or 15 years. Would I get bored? Would they would I feel complete with them? Is this everything I desire? And number 3 is, if that's the person and you reveal them as that, then definitely, like, that's a very clear sign you can put off the checklist that it's your true twin flame. And we wanted to be comprehensive on this checklist. Each one of these, you know, would probably be revealed alone. But we've got 13 signs that they're definitely your true twin flame. And go through all of them, you know, just be diligent. Yeah. And that way you can truly and deeply, you know, give your whole heart to this union and invest completely and know that it'll be there forever.
Yeah, it's not going away. So let's go to number 4. There have been many opportunities for them to reveal to you who they are, and they continuously reveal that they are your perfect complement and never not your perfect complement. Yep. And we're talking about like 100% complement, not 50%, you know, 75, 90%. We're talking about like 100%. Mm-hmm. You're completely complementary, perfectly. I can't. If I could bold perfectly, I would right now.
Yeah. It's perfect, and it'll always be perfect. And that's a sign.
Yeah, that was a sign. Like we hashed out a lot of this list when we were online dating.
As best as we could.
As best as we could, and I mean, I I chose to continue deepening our relationship online. There was this other person who seemed quite possibly my twin as well, and I met in the physical, but I was like, no, I feel something different with this guy online. I feel like there's something really deep there, and I need to continue exploring that. So, listen to your heart here. Where are we now? Number 5 is your spiritual path points directly to them and never points you away from them overall. So, yeah, I mean, no matter where you go, I mean, the arrow just keeps pointing back at this person. That was true for me. Even there were times when we were online dating where I was so angry and fed up with him and, experiencing a lot of this emotional upheaval and trauma and triggers. I was like, I'm not talking to this. I'm not gonna talk to him for a week at least. But no, it never happened within 24 hours. I just get the sign and the feeling no, just go talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay, just go talk to him. Figure this out.
Yeah.
Here, I think it's your turn. You want?
Nope, number 6.
Oh, I'm on number 6. Excuse me. 6 is you don't fall in love with them, but remember the deep love you've always had for your twin flame. Your falling in love process is only a deepening and remembering and uncovering and a leaping. Oh my gosh, isn't that true?
Yeah. It's not like other romances where you learn something about them and it's super exciting and they do something sweet and you're like, oh, this is so nice. But it's an instant attraction and it's a deepening.
Yeah, I felt that way. I know you did. I felt that way I didn't fall in love with you. I felt like I was always in love with you.
Mm-hmm. I was just discovering you for who you really were for me,
Yeah, I was like, oh, I remember this love. Oh my God, it's really good.
This is what I've been searching for my whole life.
This is the love that I have known to be true my whole life, and here it is.
And it wasn't exciting for either of us. It was business. We're like, is it you? Okay. Well, maybe it is still. Is it you here? Nope. Okay, it's definitely still you. Well, how about this? Oh, still you. Okay. We'll get you soon. So it was this constant revealing.
Yeah,
and
revealing.
We continued to reveal to each other that it was, absolutely each other. So number 7, in this one, you're going to obviously have to have a very intimate relationship to get to. And it's when you make love, it is perfect and genuinely exactly what you needed deep down each time. Not like that one time we made love, it was so perfect. But literally every single time is exactly what you needed. Not every time is so mind-blowing that your brain falls out. Or your heart explodes and your skin melts away. Or you see God or whatever. It's perfect for what you need right now.
Yeah.
Need something deep and beautiful and intimate? Well, that's what you got. Need something quick and juicy and fun and hot? Well, you get that. Or whatever it is, it's naturally perfect between the two of you.
Yeah.
Even if you have sexual blocks that you're working out, well, it's perfect to help you work through those sexual blocks. Perfection is the order of union. Number 8, your life paths match up perfectly and easily when you genuinely choose to be together. So, one life path doesn't bring you across the world away from that person, but you naturally come together easily. The universe conspires to bring you together. Now, if you're having some blocks, maybe not all the way, but as you continue forward on your life paths, they align perfectly. This is a more long-term one, but if you can see through the blocks, you can see naturally that your life paths collide perfectly. Number 9, you continue to choose your twin flame, your ultimate lover, and you're genuinely unable to reveal them as anything but your true twin flame because they are. This is what we were talking about just a moment ago, that for Shaleia and I was business. We're like, is it you? Okay, well, you revealed yourself as you. It's not you there. Is it you, right? You're continuously working to reveal them for who they really are. And each time they reveal themselves genuinely, spiritually, not like, I knew you were revealing me as this, and I'm this. And then I'm that, and then I'm that. I'm whatever you want me to be. That's not what we're talking about.
So?
Shaleia's like, he's sleeping. Okay, who is he? I'm your twin flame. So, you know, it's a genuine revealing for who they authentically are. You must be authentic about this and honest if you honestly want your true twin flame. Number 10, you naturally grow together and you never stop growing together. And part of this is because you are one, and so you grow naturally as one. You know, Shaleia doesn't grow, well, I'm over here now, see ya, Jeff. And I'm like, I'm over here now, see ya, Shaleia. That never happens. I'm like, I'm gonna go this way. And Shaleia's like, oh my God, me too. I was just thinking about this last night. I'm like, oh my God, let's do it. It's together. Always as one.
Yeah.
Even if it seems like, oh my God, we're definitely gonna spend a lot more time apart in this one, never true. Always closer together in your growth.
Because we don't choose differently. We choose the same. We always choose the same choices. Naturally,
within, automatically as one. Yeah. Not because Shaleia wants pancakes, well I want pancakes too. Well, Shaleia's gonna wear a tutu, well I better wear a tutu too. We always choose the same, right?
No.
We're twin flames. That's not it, right?
No.
It's that at the core we choose that value the same. We choose that direction the same. Our spiritual paths are one. It's the same thing. Yeah. So, number 11 on our comprehensive list. You're best friends instantly. Even if you don't realize it yet.
Yeah.
As soon as Shaleia and I were talking,
we were best friends.
Best friends. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna talk to you about the deepest stuff right away. This is great. I didn't realize that. I'm like, maybe she's just someone cool, but we related completely instantly, and
it was really nice.
Even if you're not so sure about it, like deep down, you know, probably like that could definitely might already be your best friend forever.
Yeah. Yep. I was really desiring intimacy just around the time of meeting Jeff, and when it felt appropriate to like share some deep things about myself or my dreams or desires. I mean, he was so perfect. He was so open, receptive, supportive, and just said all the right things, and you know, he was true about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this feels so good. I've been wanting to like share myself with someone so bad.
And not that I said all the right things because, you know, I know how to play the game.
No.
But I said the right things because that was what was coming from within me naturally and genuinely and honestly and authentically, because that's how I felt. I shared my honest feelings, Shaleia shared her honest feelings, and they lined up perfectly. We did not have to deviate from who we were to have this. And that's the honest truth here. You don't have to not be yourself. You just have to be yourself. You don't have to adapt yourself to anyone else or make anyone else adapt to you. You just have to be yourself, and you naturally are perfect together. That's what your twin flame is about. Yeah. So be bold about saying, well, this is me, and I'm not going to change because that's who I am.
Yeah.
And if you fit, great. If not, not my twin flame. Be bold about it. Be honest. Be authentic, and that will bring it to you. Number 12, the love you share is amazing, and the relationship is perfectly balanced. Not meaning, oh, I just love him or her so much. I do so much for them. Okay. I just love them so much. I just want them to be so happy. Okay, well, how's the relationship? Well, I love them and they're working stuff out. It's not a relationship. Yeah. Unless that's your child. Or your puppy that needs some growth. It's not a one-way thing. It's, I love you, I'm getting love back. Automatically, naturally, not, oh, well, Shaleia's going through some hard times, so I have to give all my love to her, and that's how it is.
Yeah, no.
I just hope she likes me back. I know one day she'll work through her spiritual stuff and awaken, and be the other awakened twin. No, like, no. There's gotta be a relationship there. That's what this is about, is a relationship. Union is a relationship that's just so deeply complete, perfect, and intimate that you can't call it a relationship, you call it union. But there's a relationship there too. You gotta actually relate. And that means like you love them and they love you back. Yeah. And even if you can't see it, deep down you know, at least intuitively in your heart, that's what's really going on. It's a checklist. The last one, number 13. And this is a bonus on the checklist. This came through as an extra. This was gonna be 12. God was like, no, 13. Here's an extra one for you. They mirror everything within you. And when you look honestly and understand that is exactly what is happening. When you're honestly looking at them, you realize, yeah, they're mirroring me. They're mirroring how I feel, even if I think they're a jackass. Throwing that finger again, right? It's just me being a jackass. Right? I'm angry at you because you're a stooge. well, I'm being the stooge right now, aren't I? You know, or you know, I just love this quality about them. Well, I have that quality too. Gotta be honest. Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. So this is the 13 signs that they are definitely your twin flame. It's the comprehensive checklist. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, everyone.
And we invite you to check out the resources we have in the box below that we offer to bring you into permanent harmonious union with your true twin flame.
And to further this checklist. Check, check, check.
Check, like, and subscribe. Thanks for joining us.